Good morning, science friends. Happy Monday. I wanted to take a few minutes to go through your assignments for the week. Per usual, you have your Go Formative. This week we are talking about keystone species. This is what the Go Formative starts off with. And I asked the question, do you remember what a keystone is from Tech Ed? Make Mr. Loughran proud. Remember what that is? If you haven't had Tech Ed or you don't remember, there is a little reminder of what a keystone is. And we're going to talk about how biology has borrowed this term to refer to a specific type of animal or plant. We're going to look at a case study of sea otters that are keystone species in the kelp forests of California. And you're going to learn a little bit about sea otters, where they live, what they eat, and how they can make a huge difference in their environment. You're going to look at a couple of food webs, one with sea otters present, one with sea otters missing. Think about how that changes. There is a little video explanation that talks about a couple different examples of keystone species. But that's kind of our goal for the week, is to think about how one species can affect an entire ecosystem. So that's what you're going to do first. Maybe that's what you do Monday. Second, we are doing a little bit of IXL. I am new to IXL. As I am new to IXL, I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to use it best. This week, what I would really like you to do is I would like you to work on this assignment. I am going to link it on Google Classroom to the best of my ability, but it is in 6th grade science, ecological interactions, number 4, which is use food chains to predict changes in population. So you're going to be looking at a food chain and deciding if one species increases or decreases, how is that going to affect the other species in the food chain? So it kind of goes along with that keystone species idea that we talk about in the Go Formative. Just like with Miss Palermo, I want you to do it for 20 minutes or until you get a SMART score of 80, whatever comes first. I know a couple people have already gone in and done some of the suggested activities in IXL. Thank you very much. You're helping me learn. If you've already done this one, you can pick any of the other starred IXL activities to do. Again, 20 minutes or a SMART score of 80, whatever works for you. If you're like, if this number 4, use food chains, is presenting some challenges, if you're not having an easy time, if you don't think you're going to get that SMART score of 80 or 20 minutes is really frustrating for you, feel free to go back and take a look at one of the food chain, either food chain 1 or food chain 2, and I think that'll help kind of get you set up for number 4, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, please talk to me. Again, I'm new to this. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing it correctly. That's something you can let me know in our office hours that I'm going to be having with Ms. Duca throughout the week. You can come let me know if you're having trouble with IXL. On Wednesday, I will post our graph of the week. This week, you're going to be looking at some more predator and prey graphs. And so it kind of goes through, you're going to be looking at a couple different examples. They go from a very simple to kind of a medium to kind of a complex in terms of the graphs. So on Wednesday or Thursday, maybe this is something you can take a look at. I know there are a little bit more questions than our typical graph of the week, but I think they're doable. It's manageable, But again, if you're having a hard time, come check in with me at my office hours. We can talk about it. We can take a look. Those are your 3 assigned activities for the week. That is what I'm expecting that you get done. If you have extra time, if you're feeling bored out of your mind because you're stuck at home, I do still have the nature journal activity that you can be working on. This is also on Google Classroom. There are lots of different prompts. If you've done, one prompt, try another one. You can do prompts multiple times. This is really just a way to kind of get you thinking about your local ecosystem. So this is available. I'm doing mine like in an actual physical notebook, but I know some of you are doing it digitally, whatever works for you. Try and do a new prompt, or if you I really like these first 2. The I notice, I wonder, it reminds me of, or the I see, I smell, I hear, I feel. Those are also really good prompts to take a look at. One thing that I've been doing, maybe this is a little bit of a cheat, I haven't been taking my notebook with me when I go out for a walk, but I have my phone with me. And if there's something that I want to think about, to write about when I get back home, I take a picture of it. So I did that for the leaves prompt. I took a picture of the 3 leaves that I saw on my walk, and then when I came back home, I recorded it in my nature journal. So if you want to take your journal outside, if you want to do it that way, I'm really open to different ways of trying it out, and to just kind of have some fun with it. Finally, I know some of you guys have seen this. I have the fun science things to do at home. This one is completely optional, but there's so much good stuff out there that we would have not had time to do even if we were in school. So I wanted to make sure that I could kind of share with you some of these fun things that are available. Lots of really cool activities. Again, if you're trapped at home and you're looking for an activity, a lot of these are good group activities if you have siblings or adults who are also trapped at home. That could be fun to do as a group. We would love to hear if you try one. Let me know. There might be some Instagram posts in the future of me doing some of these, and we can kind of compare results. But that's kind of it. I know you saw, or I hope you saw, Mr. Allen's post about our new office hours. So on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Ms. DeDuca and I are going to be available on Zoom from 1 to 1:30. You do not have to come all 4 days, but we are expecting that you come one of those 4 days. If 1 o'clock is never a good time for you, if you know, like, that is when my little sister has her Zoom meeting with her teacher, or that is when my mom has her Zoom meeting with her work, and you know that that's not a time that can ever work for you, please send me and Ms. DeDuca an email so we can kind of figure things out. We're still learning. We're still adjusting what our plan is going to be for the next month. So we would love to hear your feedback. And we really are looking forward to seeing you guys on the Zoom later this week. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Bye.